This is the day that I've been looking forward for 2 years. As Steve Jobs said, every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything. One is fortunate if gets to work on just one of these in one's career. But our team has been very fortunate to be able to introduce a few of these into the world. In 1983, I co-pioneered high-precision GPS at Trimble by introducing Trimble 4000S. It was a 4-channel geodetic receiver. I single-handedly wrote its entire software, 16 hours a day, 7 days a week for several years. It was the first commercial geodetic GPS receiver, and it really changed the geodetic survey industry. Later, after I founded Ashjaee, in 1989, we introduced Ashjaee L12. This was the first all-in-one, all-in-view 12-channel geodetic GPS receiver. After that, we introduced Ashjaee M12 and the legendary Ashjaee Z12. These were the first truly portable geodetic GPS receivers. We're also the first to integrate GPS and GLONASS satellites. In 1998, I founded Javad Positioning Systems, JPS, and introduced Odyssey, Regency, and Legacy products, followed by Hyper. It was a 76-channel geodetic receiver. Other companies later copied Hyper. Today, many of GNSS receivers look like it. In 2007, I founded Javad GNSS and introduced Triumph products. These were 216-channel receivers integrated with several communication channels. We also introduced their Alpha, Delta, and Sigma versions. We were again the first to offer Galileo tracking in mass production. Well, today, in June 29, 2010, we are introducing 3 new revolutionary products of this category. First one is a revolutionary high-precision GPS GLONASS Galileo geodetic antenna. It has astonishing high-precision performance. It is a stacked patched antenna capable of tracking all GNSS signals. It has ample ground plane to reduce multipath. It also has very good face center stability. It is a great, compact, high-precision geodetic antenna. Second one is a high-precision GPS GLONASS Galileo GNSS receiver. It has 216 channels and is integrated with all-frequency UHF, also has worldwide GSM with dual SIM card, also Ethernet, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. It also has more than 10 hours of removable, rechargeable battery pack. The integrated UHF, GSM, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth antennas are nicely secured inside the receiver, away from any interference or obstruction. And the third is a breakthrough widescreen, high-resolution handheld controller. It has both touchscreen and quick action buttons. The screen has 800 by 480 pixels. To put this in perspective, this is 4 times more pixels than iPhone. The controller is also loaded with breakthrough application software. Let's look at its homepage. The status icons on the top show the status of some essential items. These top icons appear in all screens. The software provides tools to perform all sorts of jobs like designing shapes, surveying points, surveying boundaries, monitoring structures, stakeouts, and GIS tasks. We have designed these in a way you've never seen before. The software is also loaded with many maps and over 3,000 worldwide coordinate transformations. In a menu, you can select among point survey, parcel survey, trajectory survey, stop-and-go survey, auto stop-and-go survey, stakeout, stake survey, structure monitoring, fixed base station, and follow trajectory actions. These selections prepares its action screen to do the job accurate, fast, and easy. The dynamic action screen is so cool and makes it a joy to perform all sorts of survey and GIS tasks easily in the field. Everything you need to know and see is nicely designed in this smart screen. So 3 things: a high precision, all frequency GNSS antenna, a new GNSS receiver, and a breakthrough handheld controller loaded with a revolutionary application software. I repeat, a high precision GNSS antenna, a state-of-the-art GNSS receiver, and a breakthrough controller. Am I not clear yet? These are not 3 separate devices. Today, we are reinventing the GIS and survey industry. Today, we are introducing Triumph VS. Let me show it to you. First is the functions and the design. We have designed something wonderful. It fits in your hand so nicely. It is lighter than a professional camera. Let's focus in some of its details. Here you see the overall view of the Triumph VS. The high precision antenna is on the top. There are also 5 quick access program buttons, which I will brag a lot about them later. High precision GNSS receiver is inside a solid magnesium alloy case. In the back of the receiver, there are high capacity, rechargeable, removable battery packs, GSM, GPRS antenna, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi antenna, and UHF antenna. They are all safely secured away from the interferences and blockages inside the receiver on both sides of the battery packs. Behind the removable battery pack are removable GSM SIM cards and removable micro SD memory cards. On top of the battery pack, there is a 3-megapixel camera to record images and videos along with the GNSS data. Hand grips are on both sides of the pack. Under one hand grip, there are 4 connectors protected. They are external power, 2 USBs, and Ethernet connectors. Under the other hand grip, 4 connectors are protected for 4 of the following 5 options: external GNSS antenna, external UHF antenna, 1 pulse per second timing signal, event marker, and external frequency input output. On both sides, there are also eyelets for shoulder strap and mounting options that we will discuss later. On the bottom of the receiver, there are 3 connectors for mounting Triumph VS on a variety of tripods, monopods, poles, and machines. Also in the bottom, there is a high-resolution camera for continuous alignment to the mark and recording the alignment offset along with the GNSS data. Also, in the bottom, there are 2 high-quality speakers for audio signals and voice. And in front, there is the display and keys. It is a 800 by 480 pixels display. As I said, this is 4 times more pixels than iPhone. It has touch panels which can be used with fingers or with stylus. You can also use the keys on the sides if you prefer. 2 LEDs on the right side show the status of battery level and charging status. The LED on the left shows the sleep mode, which is implemented to save battery power. Also in front, there is a microphone to record audio files along with the GNSS data. On the bottom right side, there is a headset jack. This was a brief description of Triumph VS hardware.